A correction to a video I made yesterday, courtesy of my dad, a professor at Arizona State University who teaches government and has lived through Arizona politics for a very long time. A very long time, Dad. It's on the video about Samuel Alito and has nothing to do with Samuel Alito, but I did get into some of the guts of Arizona politics, specifically that Bruce Babbitt, as governor, had nominated Sandra Day O'Connor, the predecessor to Alito, to be on the Intermediate Court of Appeals in Arizona. How Babbitt became governor was interesting, and I got it wrong. Well, I got it wrong. I said that the Attorney General takes over for the governor when there's a vacancy in the governorship in Arizona. It's actually the Secretary of State. But here's what got me screwed up. Raul Castro was the governor of Arizona and then became the ambassador to Argentina under the Carter administration. Wesley Bolin, the elected Secretary of State in Arizona, then became governor. And Rose Mofford, who comes up later in this video, was appointed to be the Secretary of State. Bolin then died, not even a year after becoming the governor, and the Secretary of State would typically become the governor, but not if the Secretary of State has been appointed, which was the case for Mofford. She had not been elected, she was appointed, and so it went to Babbitt, who was the Attorney General. He skipped over Mofford because she had been appointed. Mofford was then later elected as Secretary of State, and when Evan Mecham was both impeached, removed, and recalled, he left the governorship, and Mofford, as the duly elected Secretary of State, became the governor. So that's the further part of the story of how Babbitt became governor and then Mofford after him, and why Mofford was passed over the first time but not the second time. Clear as mud? As an aside, I actually registered to vote at the Tempe post office on Southern to sign the recall petition for Evan Mecham. I had just turned 18, was still in high school. I was mailing something or getting 20-cent stamps or whatever, and they asked me if I wanted to sign the petition, and they were happy to register me to vote when I did so. So that's how I registered, to sign the petition to recall Evan Mecham, and he was in fact recalled. He was also impeached and removed, and that is also an interesting story. Maybe another time.